Hello and welcome to TrekCannon. Thanks for joining us on our first video. And I was trying to figure out what would be a good starting point to talk about. But I think I'm going to start with the episode of Discovery. Okay, the season 2 that they're going with. Now, the first season of Discovery for me was not by any means good. Okay, I didn't like it. Okay. For the same reasons that pretty much everybody else didn't. But with me, it didn't stick to canon. All right. Now, I use the term canon as is, okay, as relating to the main story or the main universe of a particular media. Okay. So, what do I consider canon? All right. Everything that has been shown. Okay, everything that has been shown that from whoever has licensed it, whoever has owned the licenses. Okay. Also, there are other series that I consider worthy of mentioning to be part of canon. Okay, a lot of several fan-made productions, most notably the ones from Vic Mignogna, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I truly enjoy. So if you ever get a chance to check out Star Trek Continues, they outstanding job that they did. I can't hail that enough. So let's talk about season 2 of Discovery. So they introduced Captain Pike, and Discovery is supposed to take place roughly 10 years before the events of the original series. Okay, so with the introduction of Pike, okay, it's going to be some things that they're going to have to link, okay, to stay true to Alpha Canon, or we'll just say Alpha Canon or Prime Canon. All right. So what they're going to have to link is the accident which makes Pike get placed in a wheelchair and become pretty much able to just respond yes and no. Okay. And they're going to have to link Talos. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, Talos was from the first pilot episode called The Cage. Okay. Which they didn't air because I guess it was too cerebral, as they say. So it was split up into the Menageries Part 1 and 2. Okay. But there is the Cage is an episode. So the Talosians, planet which became off limits later. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers for people who don't know. And sometimes I ramble because as Trekkies, a lot of times I think that people are very familiar with the Trek universe. So spoilers. So it's going to be some spoilers when I talk about TrekCannon. All right. It's going to be and hopefully tidbits that you probably didn't know. All right. So this latest episode where they found that Spock's coordinates were leading to a planet called Talos IV. Okay. So that means that they're introducing the Talosians. Now, that is a very interesting approach. Okay. I like it. I like because it shows that they're trying to redirect Discovery into something that matches more with what the fans recognize as canon. Okay. I understand that they can write canon as they see fit. Okay. But it to do that does a type of disservice to the fan base that they've had for the last 50 plus years. So, so to stick to canon. Now, Pike and they're introducing the Talosians, and Pike is and Spock means they're gonna meet the Talosians before either the accident that cripples Pike, okay, which is how it's supposed to go. Because in The Cage, Pike was captain of the Enterprise, though, when they ran across the Talosians. He wasn't captain of the Discovery. Okay, so I wonder how they're going to get him back on the Enterprise with with the original crew minus the Discovery for meeting the Talosians. Okay, because that was Pike's first meeting with him. That was Spock's first meeting with the Talosians. Okay, so the situation that they're having, where Spock is having these mental and emotional breakdowns concerning the Red Angel and these messages, okay, is interesting because there is precedence for Spock being sensitive to things like that. For instance, the V'ger probe. Okay, Spock appeared on the Enterprise when they wasn't expecting him to because he felt the V'ger probe and he wanted to mail with it. He wanted to understand it. Okay, Spock is sensitive to higher consciousnesses like that. Okay, so there is precedence for him being sensitive to the Red Angel. Now, do I think the Red Angel is Spock? No. So there was a few interesting things that they brung up in this latest episode of Discovery. Okay, now if they say that the Red Angel is a mechanized, it looks like it's in a mechanized futuristic suit. Now, what that would do would link Discovery to the canon of Enterprise, okay? Because of the time war that was happening in Enterprise that precipitated the Xindi attack on Earth, okay? So, excuse me sometimes, guys, because I just kind of go from memory, okay? So, I have no notes, but I kind of go from memory. So, but the things I say are usually pretty accurate. If not, please let me know, and we could discuss it, and and I could redirect my phases. But that precipitated the Xindi War. So I wonder if they're trying to link the time agents and I believe it was a Romulan Confederation in the future in the canon of Enterprise to Discovery. Those two things, that would be an interesting link with those two things. Now, because of the time war, okay, it can splinter canon in a lot of different ways. And off note, no, I do not like the J.J. Abrams reboot movies, okay? But because I am TrekCannon, okay, I have to try to find a way to bring everything into canon, okay? And so this is my little side note for that, okay? The time war that's going on, okay, destroys Romulus in the future. So in the future, the Romulans are really trying to correct all of this, okay? One of those results in Nero getting sent back. The Romulans, we already know that Romulans and the Federation are in a time war, and it's been going on throughout TrekCannon based on Enterprise, which is chronologically the first of the canon series. So not aired wise, Star Trek canon chronology. So that'll be Enterprise. So since Enterprise, there's been a time war going on. As you know, time wars can fracture canon into a whole lot of different lines, okay, timelines. So this could just be one of them, all right? And the J.J. Abrams films, okay, could be a result of the interference of the time agents in the future. So, getting back to Discovery. Now, I like where they're going with it. I really do. I'm glad that they got put up for a season 3. They got renewed for a season 3. I'm happy about that. As with all Star Treks, the first season is a little shaky. Discoveries was, oh my God, very shaky. But it was, they're trying to pull it up. And as long as they're trying to do that, okay, as long as they're trying to write a Trek that is worthy of that name and worthy of Gene Roddenberry vision, I'm all for it, and I'm all for trying to include it in canon. So, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about that you would like me to try to put into canon for you, please let me know in the comments. Have a great day, and Thank you for being part of my first video. TrekCannon, signing out.